This is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I'm doing really well. Um, this is the reading for the week of November 23rd. Oh dear, I had the days wrong, didn't I, earlier this week? November 23rd through November 29th, 2020. And so we're just going to get started. The first card I get for y'all is the Seven of Pentacles. This tells me that you're starting to see the work of that come in. You've been doing a lot of work and you're starting to see the results. You're starting to get higher pay, notice for your work, things like that. You're starting to see those things. However, you're losing sight of balance. Even though it's upright, I feel like this card is almost a warning with this one. It's reminding you that even though you're starting to see your the fruits of your labors come in, you need to keep balanced. You need to spend time with family and on spiritual things and on work. You don't need to just concentrate on one thing. And it's so easy to get caught up with those. The next card we get is the Seven of Cups. This card is saying that not only do you need to find balance, you need to make right decisions. See, this person has all these choices. He's got a laurel wreath, which is all about being noticed and getting, people looking at you and going, wow, he or she's doing a great job. But then you can also pick and get a snake. There's a crystal there. There's flowers. Basically, what this card is saying is make good decisions. Even though right now you're getting what you think you want, you need to also be paying attention to what you need to be doing. Also, we get a warning card. This is the Ten of Swords. This card says there's somebody in your life that isn't quite what they seem. That you need to be, because they're going to stab you in the back. It may not be a big stab. It may be somebody gossiping. It may be someone at work. Especially when we have it in light of this. I feel like this is someone is at your employment or in your business is not what they seem. And finally, we get the Star. Now, this card's reversed, so we're going to flip it over. And it's watered down. And this card, basically, the Star says you're going to get it all. Things are working out for you. Things are going good. Because it was reversed, I feel like that means that it's not quite as strong. But you are still going to get what you need, what you want, what you desire. But you have to do all of these other things. You've got to make good decisions. You've got to keep balance. I'm going to go ahead and ask the cards to tell me about the Ten of Swords. Now I get the Temperance card. It was reversed, so flip it over. What this means, this Temperance card says that even though there's somebody that is untrustworthy in your life, go ahead and be patient with them. That can mean that either they're worth salvaging or that they're not worth calling out. And sometimes just hanging in there with people makes them become that better person. That doesn't mean it doesn't hurt them. It just means that sometimes you've got to hang in there with them. And because there's Temperance, which is about patience and temperance, and once again, good things coming, I feel like that means that you should be being more patient with these people that aren't quite what they seem. I'm going to go ahead and ask my pendulum, is that true? For my Aries, is the Ten of Swords indicative of someone at work that's not trustworthy? They're saying yes. It's not a very strong yes. So I'm once again, I'm getting the fact that, well, no, because it's getting stronger. I feel like this person is at your place of employment that's not as trustworthy as they should be, but there are somebody. Is this person worth salvaging? and they're saying yes. And we've all known people like that. We've all known people that weren't what they started out to be but became. For example, I met a woman a couple of years ago and I heard gossip about her and I shared it because I could prove that it was real. And then we became friends. And I was salvaged. And it taught me that I shouldn't spread gossip, even if it's true, unless I knew everything. Because after I found out some of the details, I realized it was not what it seemed on the face of it. And that's what could be happening with you. Now we're going to pull some cards from the Spell Casting Oracle deck. The first card I get is career. So that goes right along with everything we've been seeing. This week you're spending a lot of time in your career. You're starting to also get the fruits of your labors in your career. But you've been warned to keep that balance going, because if you don't keep the balance going, you may not get everything you want, because if you only have your career and you have nothing else, then it's a loss. Next card we get is happiness. So this card says to go ahead and work on your happiness, just back to that balance. It is very important that you keep balance, Aries. And finally, I pulled the home card. And so this tells me that your home is where you're going to get your eventual happiness, but that you're going to succeed at your career and you're going to be doing better and you're seeing the fruits of your labors. But you've got to make good decisions in there. So, Aries, tomorrow I'm going to do my protection spell. And if you want to do a private reading, send me a text to 405-512-9400. Also, I'll be doing a special reading on Thursday for Thanksgiving. And go ahead and like my YouTube channel so you don't miss any videos. Have a good one.